There it
Testing.
is.
Yes.
Puppies.
Bye. Puppies.
No, not quite.
All right. Family Guy.
And
Still good. Watched it on Netflix, and then I watched half of Aladdin.
Did you fall asleep?
My wife did, and then I did laundry.
Did you enjoy the half that you watched?
Not particularly.
Really?
Nope.
I really liked it.
It would have been better without the music. The actors are good. I don't like the tunes.
Really? Eh?
Nope.
I super loved the music.
Like,
I loved all of it.
One jump was it felt like they were trying to
What a
go
whole new world.
in between beats. Guess where we stopped?
Right
Before a whole new world.
Right before it.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Either way, right now the music hasn't enthralled me. The actors are good.
See,
Sets are good.
My wife and I really loved that
Yeah.
music. So I don't know. I think it's everyone's opinion, right? So
Yeah.
we-
I'm like, okay. Went in, and as soon as one jump started, however, they were trying to pace it to how he was running,
Oh.
and it didn't quite match what I was. Like something was just.
Off in your head.
It felt like it was off the
felt fine
offbeat
to
or
me, I
something
think,
like that. But
I don't know.
so either way, my wife fell asleep and I did laundry. I have one other thing to talk about.
be
We'll wait till the
continued.
end. To be continued next time.
Continues. Who's next?
I'll go. So I've been playing Astral Chain a little bit more.
Yes.
Trying to get through that just because now that.
Still haven't beaten it.
Well, because Borderlands 3, guys.
And
so
one's on a handheld.
one's on a handheld.
Play at the same time.
Okay, guys. I don't have that many brains. I barely have enough for one.
No, you
person.
use your toes.
I guess.
I've seen people do
Border-
that.
tongue.
Borderlands with your feet. Astral Chain
No,
with
you
your
use Borderlands with your
Switch.
hands.
no.
Yes.
Handheld with your hands because you got to see it.
You still see down.
I don't know. The screen gets pretty small.
Yeah, like when you're down by your feet.
Raise your feet up.
And then you can't look at both of you, so this you can like hold
Yoga.
both.
Right, like
faces
this
It's
one
like
you can hold
distracted.
like this.
It's
and
like distracted driving, guys.
Yeah.
It's like it's a bad idea.
you got to do it right.
And half the time
I
you
wish
do
we-
drive in Borderlands. So.
Distracted driving or playing
Yeah,
two
but-
games at the same time.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you have to do more with Borderlands than Astral Chain.
No, you need to do way more in Astral Chain. It's a tight action-based game.
Yeah, I heard it's a good game.
It's a very good game.
Yeah, it's getting really good props.
I'm really hoping more comes from Platinum. Well, it's Platinum. They're gonna make. They have the name for themselves already, so
Yes.
they don't need Astral Chain to do that. So I've been playing a lot more of that. This week was a little bit more Pokemon Go. It was the Mewtwo. It's the Mewtwo week this week,
Yes.
so you can get shiny Mewtwo in the raids. But they canceled our raid hour on Wednesday because they had some technical difficulties, I guess, in other parts of the region or other parts of the world. So they were like, "It'll come back next week" or something like that. So we'll see what happens.
It's a lot of Mewtwo's in raids, but
That's
never went to them.
That's the thing right now. And they've buffed him a little bit more, so you just can't go in with 2 or 3 people. So it
Well,
takes a lot.
yeah,
lot
anytime I
more.
walked by there was no one there.
Eh.
I don't know.
Hopefully with a raid hour that'll.
Will he
that'll be a little
spawn
bit
by my
different.
house?
Yes,
No.
he will.
I don't walk.
No, like right outside my house.
No,
'Cause
he
I'm
won't.
not going.
I'll go.
Oh, there's
I
a
will-
monkey. Ooh,
I will
an egg.
Egg.
You're not high
So-
enough level to go anyways.
Good. I don't want to go.
And so and,
Neither am I, so don't worry.
and so this
got
week
this,
ends
Chris.
my long-standing issue with my PlayStation being a fan and a jet engine
What happened?
because I finally got my screwdriver set in and I actually took apart my entire PlayStation 4 and actually cleaned everything
I
out.
should give you mine to clean up.
I was telling you about his because you said that was you're
I
having,
should give you mine because I'm not going to do it myself.
It's actually not that bad. It's
Needs some
I
compressed
don't
air.
trust myself
need-
not to break
you
my
need-
PlayStation. I'm
need to-
giving it to you.
You need to compress air. You need a can of compressed air. Essentially, what I was waiting for because I needed like a T9 or T8 screwdriver. It looked like a regular pentalobe screwdriver, but there's a little dot in the middle of it, so it wouldn't fit any typical screwdriver.
So it does have a special.
It's
Most
it's,
consoles, I think,
yeah.
do.
The PlayStation
that
4
reason.
Pro doesn't need that issue. Doesn't have that issue. You can just rip it off. Apparently, there's no screwdrivers
Really?
holding the bottom plates in. So if you need to clean your PlayStation 4 Pro, just pop off the bottom part, and then you can just kind
I'm
of
going to
go
bring my
ham it.
PlayStation to you.
Or you could just bring it here, and
Uh-huh.
next week, and I'll bring my kit. with
Well,
my
but then I had to
compressed-
take transportation is the issue there. I don't want
Do you want me to come to your place
to. Could.
and spray out your PlayStation? I'm gonna spray all over your PlayStation.
By the way,
And
thanks
your house.
Damian Garrett for following us. We missed it on the show, but here I can
I
press
think
it.
it happened just before it.
You did.
It happened while we were
Offline.
offline.
Technical
I got the
issue.
message on here.
But so yeah,
Actually, we're figuring that out.
so yeah, like I managed to open it all up, sprayed everywhere. not as much dust as I thought there was gonna be,
So
but
it's-
man, it made a huge difference. Like I actually
You
can
don't
play.
hear your fan
no,
anymore?
no,
Well,
I
I
don't.
haven't heard my fan.
Because the
It's just
fan's
my.
not working.
Yeah.
The fan was over spinning. Actually, is what it
I
was.
haven't had that issue in a long time. Even with Borderlands 3, it didn't turn into a
Oh,
jet
Border,
engine.
Borderlands 3.
It didn't.
There
turn
was
into a
times
jet
where it
engine
was
for
like
me.
it was
Spider-Man.
fine.
It did.
Yeah, with Borderlands, because Borderlands 3 isn't as big of a game.
Maybe.
It's not as intensive as a game.
Well,
as
because the
Spider-Man
worlds are
is.
still contained in
Yeah.
it.
It's contained, but it's also the graphics is not
I think
as.
I think
Exactly,
you're right
yeah.
with the wireless chip. I think we've only just said it.
I was saying
Wireless chip. Yeah, the
Your
wireless, chip inside.
Yeah.
It's probably getting.
Well, the dust won't affect that because it's all. there's
We're
no
gonna
moving
solve
forward.
that problem by hardwiring and seeing if that.
We're
helps.
going through the floor, guys.
I'm telling
Pretty
you,
much
just
is what we're doing.
drill through the hole.
We are.
Do it.
We're going to.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do
No,
it.
no,
do
you
it,
just
do
go
it.
down a heating duct.
Yeah, that's well. If we're going through a duct, I don't know which one it is.
I'm
but-
gonna make a duct. So, yeah, put it all back together, and now my PlayStation 4 is ready in time for Death Stranding because I know that game would bring my PlayStation to its knees. I guarantee
I,
you.
mean, I might want to try Control, but I can't.
Well, also Controls looks like it will bring any PlayStation to its knees, even a 4 and a Pro, even a Pro. That game looks insane. So yeah,
I'll wait for PS5 and then load up Control. Backwards compatibility.
We hope.
No, they will be.
Maybe
They will.
We hope.
it doesn't matter. On PC, apparently Control's bad too.
You can certainly set the PC one to,
So yeah, you can set it to
Playable
low.
Yeah.
But why would you do that?
well, because it will still look good. That's the. We all have to remember at this point that low settings on a computer are still actually at this point real good.
Still better than some other.
There's a YouTube channel that I watch every once in a while. They take high-end PC games like Crysis or
Oh yeah,
Portal
Crysis,
2,
I remember.
and what they do is they
Yep.
like crank everything down to the lowest possible settings to see what the game looks like.
Yeah.
And it's fun because it looks bad. A lot of the games look real bad.
Well, and especially in comparison. But that's my thing. Like, if I start a game and I'm like, well, it's set it to like medium low settings or whatever, it still looks good.
Yeah.
Because I know my PC can't run ultra or whatever. So I'll set it to medium, and it's like, this looks good. And as long as I never set it higher than this, I'll never know that there's better than this.
Exactly.
I'm looking forward to seeing how Gears 5 looks because apparently that one game is stunning.
It's supposed to be, yeah.
It
I really want to try
look
that.
really good, and my video card apparently matches the recommended, or
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it matches the recommended, so it should be a beast.
I
It
really
is on my
wanna
hard
try
drive,
that
so I will get a chance to sometime this week, whenever. But yeah, the PlayStation 4 now ready for it's
Takeoff?
almost yeah. It is no longer ready for takeoff.
No longer.
It is no longer God of
We
Wind.
don't want it to.
No longer God of Wind. Because I know I was that night we were playing. Because my wife was like, "Hold on, is that your PlayStation right now?" And she's like, and I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
The kit came and just do it before you go play with like the guys. I'm like, all right. And lo and behold, like it's awesome. Like it. Hopefully, Modern Warfare won't
Menus won't break
won't-
your PlayStation.
The menus
anymore.
won't break it, but the gameplay is fine. Because that's the weirdest thing when we played Call of Duty, is the
It goes away after a while.
no, not for me.
Mine did.
No. In the menu section, when it was loading the player list and we can customize our weapons, it would sound like a jet engine. When we went into the actual game itself, it would be quiet. It was the weirdest, like, you would think it would be the other way around.
They're really intense menus, guys.
I guess so. Some
Things
sweet.
going on.
A
in
lot
the
going on,
background.
exactly.
You gotta open
There's
those
like
loot-
layers.
You gotta
There's
open
people
the
chatting.
crates have their own items inside that it has to load separately. The backgrounds are great. The sound effects, yeah. I couldn't understand why Modern Warfare did that to my PlayStation. Don't have to worry about it anymore because it sounds like it's no sound anymore. So I'm excited about that. And then of course Borderlands. So we can talk about that a little bit later on. My thoughts and feelings on that so far. Still good.
We haven't talked about it. while you're
No,
checking
but I'm
it
saying
off.
don't talk about it.
God. Okay.
Because it's already going to be talked
All
about.
right. No, I haven't done much. Start with a very small thing. I watched that Jurassic World Battle at Big Rock.
Oh, it's that short, right? On YouTube?
Oh,
How
yeah.
long is that?
8 minutes.
And it's supposed to be like after the ending of Jurassic
Right,
World.
pretty much right after
Okay.
the second one.
Jurassic World 2.
Does it feel
Fallen
like
Kingdom.
Does it feel like it sets up? You mean Jurassic Park 2?
We've now entered a Jurassic World.
Yes, because it was like
What
because
was it called?
there's
Bedrock?
Battle at
Battle
big,
at
Big Rock.
Big Rock.
It's a campsite.
Yeah.
And so it takes place after all the dinosaurs are like.
Released
Spoiler alert!
because-
Spoiler alert!
Well, it's been out for a while.
Yeah.
If you haven't
Yeah,
seen
if
it,
you haven't
If
seen
you
it.
care,
go away.
dinosaurs are out now.
It's
No.
Jurassic World now.
Because
Oh, okay. They said the name of the title in the movie.
Right before anything starts,
Jeff
you
Goldblum
can hear
gets it.
news in the background talking about, oh, they spotted this and that. And so they're around. They kind of know they're around. And it's just a family camping. And hey, here comes dinosaurs.
So was this filmed alongside of Jurassic World, or did they film this separately?
Separate.
Separately?
The
Okay.
same director.
Is this
for
some
the
sort of
movies.
like?
It's a short.
It's
It's
It's just short.
But is it like some sort of marketing strategy for
for
future?
third, it's,
Third
they're
one's
doing the
not
third
supposed to
one.
come out for a couple years.
It is,
So
but
this
it's
is just keep piquing your interest.
Ah.
So they'll probably do a couple more of these. The next one, I'm assuming, will be Blue moving into a house in the suburbs,
finding a mortgage.
Maybe. I don't know.
getting the mortgage,
Yeah.
Well,
getting a
it's
job.
showing.
prepping the kitchen.
Promotion because he's a clever girl, or she's
She-
a clever girl.
She's going to live a domestic life, Brian. Clearly, that's
She's
what
a strong,
she's wanted.
independent woman.
Yeah, but clearly that's
Raptor.
what
She's a working class
She's
girl.
always just wanted to settle down and have some kids and be a stay-at-home mom. So, like, you know, clearly Blue's life will be like bagged lunches and, you know,
Killing meat.
yeah.
Yeah, and I mean,
The
it's not like it
neighbors are all
looks,
just slightly disappearing. Blue's
it's not like
in
it
the kitchen,
looked bad. It actually looked
Looks good.
pretty decent.
Well, because they're not going to let bad product out for the Jurassic Park
Franchise.
brand.
It
Yeah.
shows the
Jurassic Park.
consequences of their actions. The last movie, which I disagreed with.
Any cameos from the big stars?
No, it's totally random.
Which makes it
People.
cheaper because you can spend the money on the CG.
I do recognize the one person. From
And-
something.
Sure,
I don't know.
but it's
But
still
you're not
not
gonna get Jeff
it's not
Goldblum.
Chris
It's
not
Pratt.
Chris
and-
Pratt.
You're
yeah.
not gonna get Jeff Goldblum.
Just
Jeff Goldblum will probably
Chad-
be fine.
No,
Doing
who's
it.
Dallas
the girl?
Bryce
in it?
Howard.
Dallas Bryce Howard.
The Asian guy.
It was good though, like for a little 8
Yeah,
minute.
Dr. Wu.
Well,
Yeah,
and I
thing.
bet you we end up with 3 more of these kind of thing, or
Yeah,
2
like-
more of these, and then that way, when the next Jurassic World movie comes out, they don't have to like spend
Well,
an
they'll probably
hour
make
on
references.
right. Like,
Yeah.
this happened, this happened, this happened, and movie.
You know what kind of like a side topic about this whole like after the effects and the results of the last movie. I would have liked to see that happen with Avengers: Infinity War, just to see like what happens to the world.
You kind of do with the after credits.
Yeah, with the
You know, the 5
Post
seconds.
credits.
5 seconds. Of
Well, you
that
see a
post-
helicopter crash into the.
Yeah, but that's not. I'm talking
That's
about
what
like
would
an
happen.
action- But like, I would like to see that for Avengers: Infinity War. Like, see that world.
There'd be a few movies. I think this is like I said, this was done.
maybe
Pretty well.
they'll touch that in like the some of the stuff that's coming out in the future. Like,
Disney Plus stuff.
yeah,
maybe,
Maybe.
but I would like to see that world like post snap, like immediately, just like how this short is right after the Fallen Kingdom, or
Yeah,
Fallen
and
World, or
it's-
whatever.
They
Because it's a big story
I want to
piece.
say it happens a couple days after because it's the family even says the park ranger says if you see them, don't say anything. Try and just stay quiet.
Just let them do their business.
And then the baby starts crying, and then it's oh shit.
it's like the Quiet Place.
So Jurassic
that
World.
yet?
There's a baby that cries.
Spoiler alert.
Spoilers, dude. Come on.
There's a baby.
There's a baby in the movie.
Is there a baby?
How have you not seen
Well,
the Quiet
she's
Place?
pregnant, so.
How have you not seen the movie?
What?
Quiet Place.
Because we were gonna watch it together
Yeah.
and we never went together.
Oh.
And I saved it, and and everybody just started watching it on their own, and then
Well,
Chris
it's on
left in the dust.
Netflix. It's on Netflix.
I think that's where I found it. I ended up watching it too.
Whatever.
You can also watch it on Netflix.
I have it.
He owns it. Why would he watch it on Netflix?
Then watch it. Then what's the problem?
He's got a way of watching movies.
It's the same
Actually,
reason why you didn't
speaking
watch
of
Die
that-
Hard right away.
Speaking of how you watching movies, Chris.
Well, no, just a
Oh, yeah.
kind of a segue to that.
Yeah.
I read it on Reddit how to do that, or how to interestingly do the 6 degrees of separation with that instead,
The way?
Find an actor that was in the movie. Yeah. I
and then
read that
find a
one too.
connected movie.
Oh,
and
I
then
love
watch
doing
it
that stuff.
way.
So it's not like.
That's a fun thing to do.
And the guy did clarify, like, it's not like the way my mother used to watch movies, where she'd watch a movie with Viggo Mortensen in it, like Lord of the Rings, and then buy every subsequent Viggo Mortensen movie and watch them. You find like a sub
different-
character,
yeah.
and then
Well, but
move your way
it's hard
through
to
it.
do sub characters.
That's interesting way to do it.
Well-
because I'm just doing movies I haven't seen.
Right. It depends, because someone's like, what happened? I remember the one comment on that was like, what happens when you get to an Adam Sandler
Yeah.
flick? And he's just in this bad loop of like Rob Schneider and.
You're just watching the click over and over again.
No, they said if you go to Click, you go to Christopher Walken.
Yeah,
and you
Click's
go
the
from
movie.
there. That's how you get
Oh,
out.
yeah.
You get out through Click,
Oh,
because Christopher Walken gets you out of the Adam Sandler
'Cause he's
loop.
in
You
so
probably
much
do
other
Kate Beckinsale too.
Yeah.
Going on
Oh
going
yeah,
on.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I read
Underworld,
that. I read that. I'm like,
Underworld-
huh,
Yeah,
I need to try that.
that's not a bad way of doing it.
Because my next movie is Secret
So-
Life of
so
Pets
basic-
2. I'm going Harrison Ford out.
Nice.
And so, like, so
Good idea.
you watch the movie and say, for example, you watch Secret Life of Pets 2, and you say Harrison Ford. Now I'm going to watch
A Harrison
Star
Ford
Wars.
movie.
Star Wars,
Yeah.
for
Sure,
example.
sure.
And from Star Wars, you go like, oh, Mark Hamill is. I'm going to watch
Yes.
like
Batman.
the animated series Batman movies or something like
Yes.
Yep.
You could watch Mask of the Phantasm or whatever.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, work
And
your
then
way
from
up.
there, like,
hopefully
it's
work
like
your way
Kevin-
up from there.
I don't,
know how
yeah, I
you
don't
would.
know how you do that. That's a hard one.
There's a
Back-
few. There's a few of them. I'm like, I've
That's a
I've been
back-
trying to track how I would do it.
Yeah.
but
That's a hard.
tough one.
Once you do get yourself a quarter, how do you get out?
Go back.
Do you just start all over?
Yeah, you start a new
Start
one.
from a new
You gotta
one?
watch Click again.
Go back to Click.
You gotta watch Click
Just
again.
pick a random
Oh god,
movie,
you have to
start
watch
from
Click
there,
again.
And then go from there.
You gotta watch Click again.
But it can at least lead you through a lot of your movies.
Yeah.
That's cool.
In
That's
an
a-
interesting,
it's a fun
path.
way.
Yeah.
How would you handle it if it ended up being like it leads you to the sequel of a movie, but you haven't seen the first one?
But then you don't want. Then you
Well,
go to a
usually the
different
sequel,
movie.
yeah.
You just
there's-
go, oh, really? Okay.
Or you pick a different actor and go that direction. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, like I got trapped on one. I was just I can't figure out anybody in this, so I
yeah, move
went a
on.
different way.
That would,
And then you don't realize who's actually in those movies.
that would be really cool for
Right,
Netflix to
'cause-
do that. That would be a really good way to keep them relevant with all the material that they have.
Well, because my way out for Harrison Ford was Patriot Games,
Ah, yes.
because that's the only other Harrison Ford movie I have. I haven't seen.
That you haven't seen. I was gonna say.
I haven't seen.
Hopefully you own
No.
more Harrison Ford films.
But I didn't realize. I totally forgot Samuel L. Jackson is in that movie,
Yes.
and Samuel
Yes.
Jackson's a good way out to.
Oh,
Dude,
yes.
multiple
bunch of
things.
different
You have a
everything.
lot of options there.
What can't you do with that?
Shaft.
It would be Glass actually.
You can even.
No glass.
And then you can go.
Bruce Willis.
I thought going the Dark Phoenix route, but then
Well, you're gonna get. Well, no, you could get out.
no,
of
I
it.
couldn't actually. Not the movies I haven't watched. I couldn't get out of it
Why wouldn't you be like?
because anybody in Dark Phoenix, I'm only doing it with the movies I haven't seen. So I don't from the cast from Dark Phoenix.
There's
I don't
not
have
enough people
anybody.
to
I don't
escape.
have anybody to.
What about
escape
Jennifer
from.
Lawrence?
No, I've watched all her movies that I have. Like, there's a lot. Like even Michael Fassbender.
Oh, yeah,
I can't.
Fassbender's-
I can't go that way. I can't.
Back where he hasn't done anything
The
else.
Cyclops guy was in Ready Player One, but I've
Watched
seen that
Ready
already.
Player One.
He was in Ready Player One?
He was the main
Ready Player
character.
One would have been a really good out.
Oh, right.
Not old Cyclops.
The
New
New
Cyclops.
Cyclops.
Yes. So instead, I go a different.
I don't know who's actually in Dark Phoenix, so I can't comment.
Same people that
Same
have been in the
people, I
last.
think, yeah.
The Jennifer
What about-
Lawrence
no,
X-Men.
yeah, but the villain, who's her? What was the actress's name? You could probably use her. as an
No.
out.
I don't have any.
She's in a lot of
Oh, I know
stuff.
she is, but I don't have any of it.
Oh, okay.
That's the problem. Is I'm
That's
just
my
going
other. That's
a
other.
Go
certain
to Game of
section of my
Thrones.
The one who's
movies.
married to
Oh,
one of the Jonas Brothers.
Sophia
She's married
Turner.
to
Sophia Turner. No,
Can't get out with her.
I know.
She hasn't done a whole lot other than X-Men.
you need to just basically
And
find your way
Game
to
of
it.
Thrones.
You just basically need
Well,
to find
but
your
I
way
didn't
to an
count that
Avengers
for-
film.
Yeah.
And there's,
movies.
I know.
Yeah.
And in all honesty, there's kind of a reason I don't think she's had many other jobs.
I don't think she's not.
Stuff that you haven't seen yet. I don't know what you haven't seen, so I can't.
That's where I was going. She's not the greatest.
No,
At what point do you call it quits and just start from the beginning?
well, when I can't
Yeah.
find
When
it,
you can't, when
do it.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, then you start
Like
from.
my issue would be like Batman Ninja. Who the hell is in that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They're all
You
voice
can't do-
actors.
You can't do that.
They're all voice actors.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
they're all in Chinese, Japanese.
What?
Japanese. Japanese.
Batman Ninja?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we talking about again? Like,
The
what,
animated.
yeah.
Batman Ninja
What are you talking about, like
cartoon.
Japanese and
Because you have to
Chinese?
find the actors.
Yeah.
Well, they're all.
I don't have any other
Japanese-
movies
they're all
that they're in.
Japanese actors.
Is that not in English?
It's subtitled.
You can subtitle. It's originally in Japanese.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
I thought it was one of those like
No.
animation things that they just did
No.
On Netflix, it's.
Western style.
I know on
It's
Netflix
called
it
it.
is, anyways.
That's cool.
Yeah, I read that on Reddit. And
It is
That's an
so
interesting
like
way
It's a fun way to get through them.
Japanese Batman. Like it is
Hmm.
what you expect a Japanese Batman to do.
Like the nice things about like Google Play, if you pause a movie while it's playing, it'll tell
I
you
noticed
who
that on
the
Amazon
actors.
Prime, too.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah.
tell you who the actors are, and on Google Play, like on your phone, you can click their face, and it'll give you like other movies that they're in.
That's interesting. When I was watching The Boys, when I paused it, I'm like, first I'm like, ooh,
I know it's nice.
who's
isn't
in
it?
this scene?
Well, and Amazon goes farther because it'll do like movie or music and like
Will it?
yeah, it does like
I was
all
gonna
of
say
the.
Keith Urban does music.
Keith
That's how you figured that out.
Well, no, but like it'll tell you what music is playing. It'll tell you like stuff about that scene. Like it's Amazon is like crazy with all the stats that they
I
give
didn't
you
even look
when you.
into it. I just saw their actors. I'm
Yeah,
like, okay.
Google Play will do it. Like
Alexa's
if you
a
pause
strong
it, it'll-
AI right now, other than the creepy laugh.
What does Alexa's laugh sound like?
It's not that. It's
It's that it will just laugh without prompting.
So
Oh, really?
at like 3 a.m. apparently. So like side
creepy.
side story.
You
Side
just hear your little thing like,
That's so creepy.
Yeah, like so someone
Maybe
people
you're
have,
talking in your sleep and you're telling jokes.
and that, honestly, like it could have been like an Alexa,
It could have
tell
been
me
the-
a joke, and it's like it tells you the joke, and you only wake up for the part where it goes, ha ha ha. And you're like,
Oh shit.
no, but like you can search your Alexa search history, and people are like it just randomly went off. So people at like 3 a.m. in the morning when going to the washroom or getting water.
It's not like their spouse is pulling a prank and
No,
activating
it just goes
into
off
the
in the
phone.
middle of the night,
Yeah.
and it literally, and it's like
That's
it's not even like a
creepy.
fun laugh. It's like
Yeah.
it's like
Creepy
a,
laugh, like a
creepy
horror
laugh.
movie
A
laugh.
horror movie laugh, and you can literally say Alexa, play the last sound, and it'll give you the last sound, which was the laugh, just because it's like, was it actually there or not? And yeah, people can look
creepy.
at their search histories. Like it's not like
technically, I can broadcast to any of the homes in this, or the
Yeah.
Google Homes in my house.
Just to mess
Yeah.
with you.
Just except it's my voice that would come through.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess I could like go to work and be like, quick, just like broadcast, and then like say something, and then it would say it in my house. But
That's so creepy.
yeah, there's,
I would freak me out.
that's why I'm like still hesitant on the Home Assistant.
I know.
thing.
I don't have any Home Assistant stuff.
they're amazing. I got home last night at midnight, and my front light came on because I asked it to. Because I walked home from.
I would do lights, but nothing voice. And if the lights
from
start to
where?
flicker,
Football game.
I'd be freaked out.
Really?
It's hard to get out of there after the game.
Yeah,
Out of
we
that
bounced
area.
early.
I'm
We-
assuming they drove.
No, we.
You
Jen-
I
Sure,
walked
my,
from stadium.
my wife
Oh.
drove us to the game, dropped us off, and then we got out. And I'm like, well, getting an Uber here is
Oh, you
stupid.
had no Uber.
So let's walk to, like, Concordia or something, or
Oh,
the
you walked
McDonald's.
to Concordia.
Well, no, we walked home because by the time we got to Concordia, the person I was with was just like, "Well, your house is just across the bridge,
No, it's not.
so let's go." And I'm like,
No, it's not.
"Yeah."
Oh, you walked home.
Yeah.
It was
Did
an
you
hour.
have your Pokemon go up? Well, why
Yes.
did you?
Well, it's
what-
Google
wasted,
Fit.
Wait,
It's
it's
Google
wasted.
Fit is probably tracking.
Yeah, my
it.
No,
Google
but like
Fit
you gotta
tonight.
put eggs in the incubator and they hatch. You gotta put another one in.
You assume I have eggs.
That's true
Well,
too.
there's your problem. Wasted kilometers. Wasted kilometers.
Wasted traveling.
It's
It
the egg, it's
wasn't.
the friends of it's the Kanto event right now for the eggs.
I almost got
wasted.
24,000
half the
steps in
kilometer.
yesterday. That was worth
That'd be cool
it.
if you could bank it.
I wouldn't do
Bank your
that.
steps.
Legit, we got that far, and it was like, "Let's keep going." I'm like, "Yeah, "Okay."
Okay.
So we're up by
With
then.
your drunk.
Oh, very sober by
Anyways,
then.
so
And then I went to Netflix and watched Rostered On,
that sounds like
that
a
the
Rastafarian
British Best Buy.
Oh,
thing. British Best Buy.
Sweet.
That's fantastic.
That's only one season, 8 episodes. It's not like it's.
Oh, it's like a.
Don't
it's a-
worry. In 20 years,
It's,
We'll
it's,
get a season
it's going
2.
away from Netflix.
they'll make series 2.
Netflix is taking it off.
Yeah, they'll make series 2 in about 20 years because that's how the British work.
So it's that season 5 of Sherlock will eventually come out.
Oh, we watched a couple episodes of
Or
this.
season 4.
Not bad.
No, it's not
Never
bad.
seen it.
It's
The guy works
Dry
behind like
humor?
the it's
Dry
British.
humor?
It's British.
It's British.
I love,
Well,
I
and
love
you-
dry
you
British
get-
humor.
I get the references because I worked
Honestly, I think it's
the North American Best Buy, so
Yeah.
I know that.
But even when we watched it, it was like what a retail person would actually like to tell customers.
I love that they swear in there
Oh, yeah.
too.
Well, because it's British.
Well, I
TV,
know
you
that's
They
why.
can get away with
I
it.
know. I love that.
I know. The British are like, I don't know. That's why I love their television because it's just there's no real
very
rules
open.
to. Yeah, you
Yeah.
just
Well,
do your own
I
show.
like
I love the whole toaster thing. I don't know if you watched that part.
I don't know.
It was in one of the earlier episodes
Then probably yeah.
where he brought it in and it's burnt. It's like, what the hell? Your toaster is defective. No, it's not. Like, and the guy brought his toaster in. Well, look, it's at the max.
Yeah.
It should know.
It should.
It's like- and you're like,
I've had that.
watching
I've
this and
seen
you're
that
seeing-
customer. I've seen this interact.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can feel the anger.
Oh, wait, and well, because I think it's the second episode because he just had to return something in the first episode that he didn't want to return. So
Yeah.
it's like, okay, let's just do it again. But the manager's saying, no, we'll test it out because he got in trouble for it.
Oh yeah.
And so they're testing. It's like, why? And you can see the salesperson's like, just return it, get it over with. No, we need to test this thing, and they're waiting for the toast to toast.
It's probably just
sitting there.
silent, right?
Well, how come you didn't turn the dial down? Because I like my toast, or I like my bread like really toasted.
Then that's
And then he's like, well, it should know. God. Okay, sir, we can exchange this for you. Okay, can I exchange it for an Xbox? No. We can give you any other toaster. Not an Xbox.
Oh.
We had someone at Safeway return a turkey once after Thanksgiving, and it was just the carcass.
What?
I
came-
think you've told me this
I've
story.
told you this.
Yeah,
I've told this story
You've
before.
not told me.
Okay, so a person brings a bag in,
Yeah.
goes to the customer service desk the day after Thanksgiving, Christmas,
Yeah.
like one of the holidays. I'd like to return this turkey. And it was eaten. Like it was the carcass of the turkey, and we're like, well, you can't
You
return you ate the turkey. Like
What was their? What was their?
So
was
what
their-
was wrong with the turkey? Because clearly you ate it. The like wishbone was already broken.
That's not why you buy a turkey.
Clearly that's why they bought the turkey.
I hope
Because
they
we're sitting
honor-
there going like,
Please tell me you didn't honor it.
but we're sitting there going like, so the person at the desk is going like, well, but you ate the turkey. Yes, but it wasn't very good because the bone was broken. But you ate it.
But you ate it. You still ate it.
And again, you go into that mode of just, you know what? Here's your money back. Go away.
Really?
Really? You let them get away with it?
I didn't. I was working produce. I wasn't at the customer service desk, and it was the day after a holiday. No one wanted to deal with this person. So, here's your money. Go away.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Leave us alone.
It's a
Never
Thanksgiving.
come back.
It's a Thanksgiving
They were-
miracle.
They're gonna come back, and they're gonna do that again.
Oh, and
They're
again,
trying to
like
take advantage
that's
of the system.
but again, that's my piece where like working at that store. If someone was like, "Well, I'm never shopping here again," I'm like, "Good."
Good. Go away.
Yeah, surprisingly, that's like a really good
Like,
yes.
thank you. Never come
Yeah,
back.
Don't come back.
And if you tell your dumb friends the same story and they agree with you, I don't want them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't want them shopping here.
Yeah, I don't want you shopping here. I spend. I don't care.
Because, yeah, you're losing us money. Anyway.
Everything on the show.
Yes.
You know how much money I spend here?
Oh yeah, I heard that excuse countless
Okay.
times.
Yeah.
So
Except you're coming here to return them and we give you the money back, so are you really spending that money here?
But it was done nicely with one of the characters in a different episode where she tried to return different. It was a different. I don't know what it was. Toasters.
It's always returns, yeah.
Yeah.
Toasters, but the lady tried to return toaster. Well, I don't have the receipt, or she's like, I don't have. I don't know if I bought it here.
Yeah.
You guys can just return it. Well, if it wasn't bought here, you
Can't return it.
Like, do you have the receipt? I'm just like, fine, here. And she's like, this is from a different store. And the lady's like, we'll just return it anyways. You guys all sell the same thing anyways. Who cares?
It's like, that's not the...
That's not how this works.
And then the second
Oh, my God.
customer service
That's like
person, person comes up and goes, I'm not returning it, and goes off and just, you fucking bitch. I'm gonna curb stomp you, American History X style. Go away.
This sounds like an extension of Superstore. From
British
Maybe, yeah.
British
Say,
wise.
yeah.
because I like all the little interstitials that they have in that show sounds like this.
This one's just that though, mostly. Like Superstore started going off into like other stuff.
Yeah, drama stuff.
Well,
Drama,
actual-
yeah.
There was a bit of drama.
There's some stuff.
It's weird with the British stuff. I find it didn't tie it together like I'm used to.
No.
It's just things would happen and they would leave it and then
Yeah.
not bring it back the next episode.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
decent. If you want to watch it, it's on till like the 4th
Rostered
rostered on.
on.
I still need
You'll
to-
see it. They're wearing blue and yellow. Like
Oh,
it's.
okay.
It's quite
It's
clearly.
literally they call themselves Electro World.
But it's Best Buy.
Best
It's
Buy.
kind of like how Superstore is like a Walmart.
I forgot what store they're spoofing. It's an American one.
I think it's Walmart.
No,
Was it not Walmart or was it
Superstore.
it's their
Literally
version of
Superstore.
it's their version of Superstore sort of thing, but they don't have because the Superstore is Canadian.
Yeah.
It's Canadian brand. It's like
It's
a
very
Wal-
confusing when you.
It's a
tell-
Walgreens or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I thought they were spoofing Walmart.
Yeah, there's only
Well, they're
one.
gonna take elements from Walmart. But.
There's only one gross thing in that whole thing. The rich guy that wanted a TV, and he was abusing his wife.
Oh no.
No.
Well, no,
Okay.
because the start of the episode, someone shit in the store, and like there's a bunch of them sitting there, like what the hell? And so someone had to clean it up, and then later the guy thinks, "Where's that piece of shit you did earlier?" And the warehouse guy opened up the back of the TV and smeared shit all inside the TV, and then locked it back up, and sold it to the guy.
Oh.
It
That's
was so
strange
great.
social justice.
Social justice.
It was great.
Oh boy.
Yep, yeah. And then my last thing is like we're gonna
Oh,
talk about.
okay.
All right.
I watched MIB International.
How was that?
It was good.
It was a Men in Black
It was a
film.
Men in Black film. I didn't mind it that much. I thought, honestly, I kind of liked it more than Men in Black 3.
I like Men in Black 3 more. I think. But
Pancake's like, I agree. Goodbye.
Difficulty number 1.
switch input.
She number 1 or number 2?
But you liked
She's
it though.
number 2.
That's
I
all?
liked it. I
Yeah.
thought it was entertaining.
I heard it was
a Men
not.
in Black movie.
I heard it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
You saw the twists coming.
It was
you
on
knew what it was-
RIPD level.
It was middling.
It was better than R.I.P.D.
Whoa. Now we're setting the bar. Here.
But to be fair, after you do one Men in Black movie,
Yeah.
there's
There's,
no
there's not
other.
really much to
So the plots
do.
are all the same.
Right.
They're all take,
Yeah.
They're there to take over the
unless
world.
they do some
Yeah,
sort of
there's
like
some
alternate
sort of
dimension
alien thing
kind of
that's
thing.
going to destroy the world, and they have to stop it.
Welcome to the plot of.
So then you're
Oh,
just
right.
hoping that the characters are interesting enough to
Yes,
keep you going
yes,
and
yes.
go through
Well,
it.
And that they have
It's
some
Chris
new
Hemsworth
cool
and Tessa
gadgets.
Thompson,
Yeah,
so-
and then you just want to see some new cool gadgets, alien technology, but
Yeah.
they didn't have much.
Tessa Thompson apparently phoned it in real hard. Like she's
No,
not,
she's the straight character. So people were expecting her to be Valkyrie,
Yeah,
and she's supposed to be the straight character versus Chris Hemsworth's.
Valkyrie.
Chris Hemsworth gets to play dumb Thor, but she can't
Bro
play. She can't play Valkyrie. She has to play.
a smart.
Oh my God! Why am I here with you?
Yeah,
But she's still the rookie.
straight lace.
yeah,
Oh.
Right,
Yeah.
but she's still the rookie, so she's not like Valkyrie, where it's like, oh my
Okay.
God, why am I with you? I'll save your butt. It's the, oh my God, why am I with you? We're going to die because you have gotten us into this situation, and it's all your fault. So that's her character,
Okay.
and that's where people were
I don't-
complaining.
Yeah.
Where I found, I'm like, she did well.
yeah. She did the job that she was given.
Correct.
Yeah, so
But she was not supposed to play Valkyrie, and people were hoping.
I wasn't hoping
A
for it.
Valkyrie
I didn't
Thor,
need her to
okay.
play for.
Well, but people were hoping because they did so well in
They have
Thor
good-
Ragnarok together
Oh, I see.
that they'd have the same kind of relationship in this film, and
Yeah.
they're not supposed to,
Yeah.
and they don't.
yeah, it does look like the actors had fun doing this flick. Like
Yeah.
it was one of those flicks where, it's just
Well, I mean, the scenes in the trailer where he picks up the little hammer and like
yeah. What don't?
throws
Oh
it.
no, that
and
was a
you're just-
great catch.
Yeah, but you're just sitting there like, that's cute. Like they did a lot of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So.
I'll
Not
watch
a
it
bad
eventually.
movie. Yeah, not a bad
It's on my.
movie.
It is
a
on my
movie.
list.
Things explode.
Things explode. it's a Men
Alien
in Black
special
movie.
effects.
Alien
special
special effects.
The
Cars
little-
that fly.
The little like
Coffee aliens.
coffee
Are in there?
aliens
Coffee
do a
aliens are in
cameo.
there. The pug makes another cameo. Well,
Yeah,
a pug.
a
I don't know.
pug.
I don't know if it's Frank, but it.
Up pug is
yeah,
the talking
a
pug is there.
Is there. So
Like they touch on all of the little pieces.
yeah, there's a little picture of Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith.
Oh, they're
like an
actually
artistic.
physically the pictures in there.
Well, it's the
No,
it's, the
it's
big
like
painting.
an art.
Oh, it's a
it's a
painting.
painting.
Okay,
It's
so
a
it's-
painting of that movie.
I
There
wonder.
is two incidences where the world was saved.
I was wondering if they actually had a picture of them. Because you need to get.
Well, they,
No,
saved, they
right?
saved the
No.
world twice.
But the first big one
Yeah.
If
was
it's
their
a-
big like event.
The roach
so
one.
the roach.
Yeah.
So there's the picture of the roach,
Yeah.
and then a white man and a black man like
Yeah.
at the
You
bottom
You
of the
can't really
picture.
tell it's Tommy Lee Jones. or
And
Will
then
Smith,
there's
yeah.
a picture of Liam Neeson and Chris Hemsworth at
At
the opening of this movie. Like the intro
Yeah.
to this movie is
Yeah.
them saving, and so they become like
The
the next
second.
great
Yeah.
duo
Yeah.
to save the world. And save the world, not just like, oh yeah, we stopped an intergalactic threat through negotiations. This was a like the world was about to explode and we
Yeah,
stopped.
we stopped.
Yeah, we don't talk about Men in Black 2.
So
We don't talk about Men in Black
But they
2.
saved the world there too.
right, but again,
Yeah.
we're
3, I don't know if they really.
They didn't do it. It was more of a personal.
Okay.
3 was a
Yeah,
personal.
three was a
story.
personal story.
It wasn't like
Yeah.
an end of the world thing. It was a personal thing for Will Smith's character and Tommy Lee Jones's
Yes.
character. And
tied everything up in a weird way.
Yeah.
it was very strange.
Yeah.
You can
It was
kinda
fine.
It was fine.
Yeah.
But it was very unexpected.
I feel like in the third one, you could tell Tommy Lee Jones was getting tired of this movie, though.
Well, that's why they got a younger
Yeah.
version of it.
That's why they had to bring in Josh
Yeah,
Brolin.
Josh Brolin. So, and then I watched Bumblebee.
How was Bumblebee?
Bumblebee is so
I
good.
actually really liked it.
It's right. It's good, right?
Because the internet is saying that
So
this
it's
is
the
a
best
reboot.
Best
not a reboot.
Transformers.
I
It
want
is-
it to be a reboot.
It's not that so much a reboot as much as it takes place literally before the first movie.
Some people are saying that
It was supposed
it's
to
gonna
soften-
wipe away,
Yeah.
like they're gonna continue from here and disregard what happened
I'm okay with that too.
because
I think most
there are
people
things that happen in this movie that would screw up the timeline for the following movies.
I guess so.
If you're paying
I do
attention.
if you pay attention.
Transformers
I do
movie?
appreciate that the
Honestly,
opening.
I really appreciate this
the-
Transformers.
I appreciate the opening scene is literally the war on Cybertron at
Yes.
the end of it all.
which
They-
everything should have started.
It
with.
should have started there, and it's like literally Optimus Prime.
I
going
want
like,
a movie there.
Oh,
I do.
That'll get there.
Yes.
That will get there.
Eventually, they're
That will get there.
Yeah.
But
That's where I
this-
want a movie.
yeah.
But
But
the
they
humor-
did Bumblebee great.
Oh my god, the humor was good. The
Right
action
back to
scenes
the
were good.
1980s.
The
so
action,
good.
they transform properly.
Yes, they transform. You get to see the robots when they fight. It's
Not-
not,
not-
just
well,
a zoom in of
because
oh,
it's
sorry,
not.
Pancake.
It's not what's his name
Michael Bay.
anymore. It's not Michael
not
Bay
Michael
anymore.
Bay.
He's still producing them, but he's letting other people.
Yeah.
But
When
they're
he
not-
gives people money to do things, you end up with a okay movie. 'cause
and
that's
not a
what
re-
the
and not a
film
rehash
shows.
scene from a
Yeah.
different movie.
They don't focus on a sexy actress
No,
for the whole
God, no.
time,
In
or
fact-
a
in fact,
stupid
John
idiot
Cena.
boy.
In fact, they like disregard. They kind
Yeah.
of they don't
John
incent,
Cena.
they don't incentivize it because she's
John
actually
Cena wasn't bad.
John Cena's good in this movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was not bad.
he plays the role that he is in.
Yeah.
He plays the dumb army
You said they don't
military.
focus
guy.
on the sex.
And new
I
Hawkeye was
see.
good.
Is that who they're getting for new Hawkeye?
They're thinking that's the rumor online.
Oh.
Haley
Who is he?
Steinfeld.
The girl.
Oh,
The-
her.
and I-
She's the new Hawkeye.
and I-
She's
I-
in it.
I appreciate-
maybe.
Yeah, they
Yeah, she was good.
they disincentivize like making her like a sex symbol because it's like
Yes.
guys, she's like 18, like
Yeah.
chill.
And then you clearly haven't seen Pitch Perfect 3.
I also
Yeah, they
I also
kinda-
haven't seen
Yeah.
correct. I have not seen Pitch Perfect 3.
That's a shame.
They
There's
really,
explosions in that movie too. But yeah, they all get real dressed up in that flick.
Yes, yeah, it's
But
kind
yeah.
of sexualized.
Uh,
Yeah,
Pitch,
so-
What?
I again, I don't know what's wrong.
Yeah.
I stopped it too.
No, I really liked
Bumblebee
Bumblebee.
is so
It was a
good,
really
too.
good movie. She was in 2, yeah.
was in 2.
She was
Oh
in
yeah,
2
that's
and
right.
3.
Was that her?
Yeah.
She's the pledge.
Oh, that was her.
Yeah.
I didn't recognize her.
No,
I
she-
also watched it on an airplane
Ah,
seat, so I wasn't all
Yeah, she's
there.
decent. As soon as they were talking about her for the new Hawkeye, I'm like,
she's not a bad actress.
because it's supposed to be Clint Barton teaching a new
Yeah,
Hawkeye,
a new
and it's a
Hawkeye.
female on the West Coast.
I think
so
she would
it's-
do a good job.
Yeah, I think it would be cool to see her.
I really hope that this Bumblebee is a reboot, like
Soft reboot.
soft reboot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
can't remember
I
how
liked
the
how they
first one started
directed this
anymore.
one. The first one wasn't
I can't
bad. That
remember how
got
he
me.
came in. I can't remember how Bumblebee came in.
He
He
just
got
was
bought by
there.
Shia LaBeouf
Yeah.
Shia
He
LaBeouf.
blew out all the windows of all the other cars.
on the car lot
Yeah.
so that he would be the one that got bought.
Not much similar, not too far off from what happened in this movie.
But at least he's a bug in this movie.
No, this one.
yeah, like
she
she,
just got him.
yeah, she still found him in the jungle.
One,
Is-
he's the correct car.
Yes.
also correct. He's
Middle.
he
Not
does.
a new model.
Not even.
Not
we're
a
not gonna
2000
say anything. There's
Well,
there's,
yeah.
there's
Not a
something that happens at
2000
the end.
Not a 2018
But
model.
here's the thing, and this is how, again, it could have gone even in the first movie. And I know it's because Volkswagen wouldn't let them use the Beetle at
Yeah.
the time. So, but like, again, scans a Beetle, becomes one, isn't getting picked, so switches to the Camaro. That would
There's-
have been like the flip
It's still
flop
a
for
touch.
that.
Yeah. Touches
like-
the.
Here is what he was. That's why he's Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Because I hate to say it, the code names came with the type of
car.
vehicle they were.
It was a car. Yeah.
And then they got retroactively added to, like, he was Bumblebee even when he was on
Yeah.
Cybertron, even though he was Bumblebee because he was a yellow bug.
You just B127 on.
Even in the Cybertron stuff in the beginning of the movie, he looks still like a yellow car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he
So,
Well, they all
Yeah.
did on Cybertron. They looked like they're.
yeah. But that was the piece, was like,
Okay.
in the first movie, it's like, nope, just a Camaro. And I'm like, but he's not a Camaro. Like, oh, no.
Yeah. So,
And then Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah,
I know. Shia LaBeouf really ruined.
So,
well, a lot of things ruined.
All the humans ruined that
all the
movie,
humans did.
which was really just Michael Bay's fault.
Yes.
Megan Fox.
I don't know what you're talking about. Her butt looked great.
I wasn't looking at that.
There was nothing else to look at. That's all they
It
showed.
was a toy movie. I looked at the transforming toys.
Hold
What?
on.
What's going on?
Do you enjoy our toys?
Yes.
This is all you get to see of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it's a Michael Bay film. You don't actually get to see the whole thing.
Yeah.
You can see his feet. You can see his head, but not at the same time.
Maybe
This
his
Bumblebee
sword.
was very different though.
Yeah,
that's good, but
they
again,
did a
because it's not
great
Michael Bay.
job. They did a great job.
So good. Definitely watch this movie, guys.
It
It's-
didn't get as like they are gonna make a sequel. Like I think it's been announced, right? But
I don't know.
it did their
Fact checking.
they didn't get as much money as they were wanting, which is disappointing
Because
because I
they
think this
it
was
has followed up the movie
The
with
yeah.
with the swords and the wizards and,
And
the
Anthony
Nazis
Hopkins.
and dinosaurs.
Wasn't wizards.
Yeah, well,
There were no wizards.
Anthony
I don't know.
Hopkins
They-
really.
I don't know. I stopped.
Robots were the thing that were doing it.
See, I stopped
still
watching after the one with Frasier, where I thought it was ending, and then it didn't end,
It
and then I
didn't,
thought it was
yeah.
ending, and then it didn't end, and then
mean
I
this
thought
is
it was
that bad
ending,
end?
and it didn't end, and then I got an ending, and I'm like, there has to be more, and it ended, and I went,
yeah.
Where he was like, I'm gonna go into space and find more of my kind. Ending?
I know. Yeah. So I hope that this refreshes it if they do want to go keep making Transformer movies, which I think they will. Like Hasbro will, right?
Maybe.
Money. Make us money.
Oh, they're
but-
trying to do Power Rangers again. So
Yeah. But they need to do a good job, and I think Bumblebee did a good job.
I appreciated the actual transforming.
Yes. Exactly.
None of this like
they
CG
did-
ball of
know.
like garbage that current Transformers.
Oh
was.
yeah, with this stupid. Oh, it's a new
Now
technology.
nanobots.
Nanobots.
Nanobots, bitches.
No, I don't care if nanotechnology exists. I want Transformers that it was.
Ching, 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 ching,
Yes.
ching. Like actual like head coming out
Which
of
the
armor.
first one did. The first
Yes,
one did a good
first
job.
one
when,
and the second one kind of did it, but
They
like
started getting lazy.
Yes, they did.
With the
because they had to
CGI.
keep the humans inside.
oh, I'm sorry. The second one had like wrecking ball balls.
Yeah.
I
Ugh.
forgot about that.
Cheesy humor. Really stupid humor.
Yes,
Yes.
the humor marred that entire
Yeah,
series.
but-
Whereas Bumblebee was still funny, but it was
But
like
it was
a very
good humor.
It was a tasteful humor.
Yeah.
it was like a good family fun film.
Yeah.
Where
sequel's still kind of up in
Oh,
the
okay.
air.
a Bumblebee follow up.
Yeah.
It's because Michael Bay destroyed the franchise.
If they do one, it will have more Michael Bay-esque
no
elements to it.
Explosions.
Close up shots of Megan Fox's butt.
Explosions.
Because they really got like Bumblebee's personality.
The studio
really well
took
in
the type
this.
of reaction to heart that the movie got. The Bumblebee sequel and beyond, he says, will attempt to maintain the spin-off's grounded, character-driven tone
Okay,
while
good.
injecting a bit more of that fiery Bay flavor into the story.
Explosions.
There's just going to be
are
more
fine.
explosions.
Explosions are fine, but as long as they keep the character development proper, like Bumblebee, you felt for Bumblebee in this movie.
Like I felt for Wilson in Castaway.
Like
I don't know how you felt about Wilson.
Very strongly.
Do I want to know how you felt about Wilson?
Probably a little bit like
are you
Tom
doing?
Hanks by the end of it.
What are you doing with a ball that I need to worry about?
Okay, when Tom Hanks is in the water screaming Wilson,
Yeah.
my heart broke for
yeah.
a volley.
It was his
That's
friend
because Tom
for
Hanks
years.
did a great job.
Also,
Okay,
Tom
one,
Hanks
Tom
did
Hanks
great.
did a great job,
Tom
and the
Hanks did a
writers
great job.
legitimately made you care about a volleyball with a face
They
painted
did.
on it.
It was
They
a
did.
handprint.
It was a bloody handprint.
But that's what I mean. He
Well
he
said.
chipped into it. He had a face, man.
Yeah, he did.
And then Wilson volleyball sales went up like probably at
Yeah?
least 50%.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
easily. But that's what I'm saying is
I bought
like,
a Wilson volleyball.
but
Because of that.
legitimately,
Not because of that.
because it's like a good brand of
It's a good brand of
volleyball.
volleyballs.
It would be
Obviously,
it would be
surprised
dumb for
the
them
plane
not
crash.
that was not
It'd be
that's
a
why I
more
sell a
inflated.
volleyball.
I wonder if they ever marketed an actual Wilson ball with a
Nope.
handprint on it. No, you don't think they would have
No,
gone
I
that
think
far?
it's a little.
No, they didn't. Because I remember like looking around just because like that's the in my brain I'm like the marketing potential is great. No, they didn't.
Really?
No.
Wow. Missed opportunity.
But that's that's a key point. If there's a non-human element, and again not an animal,
Yeah, not an
'Cause an
animal.
animal I will always
yeah,
care
I always
about.
care about the animal.
I'm a horrible crier in anything with an animal.
I mean, in the shark movies, I cheer for the shark. Like where the sharks are killing people, I cheer for the shark.
oh sure, because the shark deserves
Yeah.
to win. But like
Like
Homeward
Deep
Bound,
Blue
I
or
will cry
whatever.
every time.
Oh, yeah.
So what?
You guys is like freaking Barney Stinson here, like cheering for the bad guys.
Deep Blue.
No,
I always,
it's
the
Terminator.
the animal is never the bad guy.
In Terminator, what do you cheer
How
for?
is
The
the
Terminator.
shark
It's
show?
called the Terminator.
Deep Blue Sea? You're
Yeah.
cheering, you're cheering for the shark.
Yeah,
I
'cause
cheer
we
for the
sh-
sharks.
We should not have messed with the sharks.
yeah.
What about
The
Shark?
people are stupid.
Okay,
How about
when,
Sharknado?
when campers get attacked by bears,
I cheer for the bear.
because
What,
the
okay,
human clearly
what
did
about
something
Sharknado?
stupid.
What about something like Sharknado?
I've never seen it.
I've never seen.
Okay, what about
Sharknado.
I'm cheering
Mega-
for the tornado.
What about the Mega Shark versus?
Piranhas 3D, cheered for the piranhas.
Yeah.
All right, good to know.
Either way,
Why?
because the humans are stupid enough to let things happen.
Yes.
Either way, I'm talking more of like in a Homeward Bound sense.
Yes.
When Chance falls down. I
Oh
think
my
it's
God,
Chance
that broke my
falls
heart.
down the well, and then you see the two of them come back, and then Chance comes back over the hill.
Wasn't it Shadow that falls
Shadow,
down?
sorry.
Yeah.
Chance was the young one.
But still, Shadow.
Shadow falls down.
Michael J. Fox Shadow.
Yes.
So good.
But they come bounding over, and then the third dog comes, and I'm like, oh, thank God! Because I care about that dog. So animals I
do.
don't count, but like a robot,
Go keep
if
going.
I'm caring about the
back
robot,
to the Karate Kid thing.
all right, if I'm caring about the robot, I should care about it on the same level as I care about a volleyball drifting away into the ocean away from Tom Hanks. So if I care that much,
Didn't they
then I'm
kill Bumblebee in one of the movies?
that's no. There was
No.
they